Okay, let me just wait for people to join the stream before I start talking about the topic. Today is about Sharon Oja'S. She's been trending for a couple of days now. I think she had her traditional wedding on Thursday or on Wednesday, one of it. It was either a day after Davido's wedding or 2 days after Davido's wedding. Or was it Friday? I'm not sure. But it was sometime last week. Then on Sunday, she had her white wedding. On her traditional wedding day was the day she revealed the face of the man she was about to get married to. Some couple of months back, she announced her engagement, but she did not show the face of the man. And she was calling the man Odogwu Silencer. Yeah, she called him Odogwu Silencer. I don't know what he's silencing. Probably he's silencing the people that had a lot to say about her. Maybe about the fact that she was single or something. I'm not sure. But she calls her man Odogwu Silencer. Yeah. So after she showed the face of the man, the chaos has not ended. It's always from one story to another. From one story to another. The Diggers Association are busy digging, and their effort has not been in vain. They are digging out something, tangible things. I don't know how to verify whatever they've dug out so far, but people are making claims. People are saying, oh, they know this man, he lives in LA. You know, people that live in diaspora, they tend to form communities. Be it Nigerians, Indians, and all, they all have their communities. And if you stay in that community, they tend to know each other. They might be going to the same church, or they have gatherings that bring them together, or they live in the same vicinity. So they know people's story. You know, Nigerians, they love gossip. That's to be. So those people, because they are claiming, these are all claims. I don't know how to verify this. These are all claims. Different people came online to claim that this man lives in LA. He's a serial cheat. He cheats. He does date and all that. I'm going to read all their posts, their claims here. I'm just here reporting the story. I don't know this man from anywhere. I only got to know about him when his face was revealed by Sharon. Sharon is a beautiful actress. I watch her movies. I enjoy her movies, and she's got a very beautiful smile. So everyone, let me not say everyone knows Sharon. Not everyone has seen Sharon's movie. Not everyone knows Sharon, but a lot of Nigerians know Sharon. She's a Nollywood actress. So this her wedding that is supposed to be a thing of joy. I don't know if it's truly a thing of joy to her, because she's acting unbothered. Ask me, what exactly was I expecting her to do? To come online and reply? Someone that just got married? No. There's a probability that she's aware of all these things, but maybe not to the extent at which people are digging. She might be aware. Of course, she knows this man has a child, which I guess she made mention of a child during the church service when they were exchanging vows. She did make mention of a child. I think the child's name is Zion or something, or Zaron, or the name starts with a Z or something, if I'm not mistaken. She's very much aware of that. But they have rumors out there saying that the man is not who he claims he is. He's not a billionaire. He works in was it a phone store, Verizon, or a network provider store? They say that's where he works. That he's neither a billionaire in Naira nor in dollars. Cutie Drew, which is should I say is a he or is she? One of them faceless bloggers claimed that this man has no money, that the last wife he got married to, the flamboyant wedding he threw, was sponsored by the wife, that he's got a way of convincing the women to spend their money on their wedding. I don't know how true the story is. The wedding he had with Sharon was big. They had a very nice decor. And when you see decors like that, it means money was spent. Do you get? So I really don't know. Sharon, I would want to believe Sharon is well because she's got a couple of sponsored deals. She acts movies and probably she has other things working for her. So I can't confirm who sponsored that wedding. It's none of my business, but because people are talking about it, so I might as well come online and talk about it. So I will start off. I think one person is here. So let me start off with this particular post I saw. Sharon Oja'S Odogwu is not who he claims he is. He's just an employee at Verizon and not a billionaire. He is notorious. He is a notorious cheater, well known in California. That's why he went to Nigeria to marry Sharon. Lady makes shocking allegation against Sharon Oja'S Odogwu. This is an allegation. These are claims. No way to verify it. I know we've seen evidence of the wedding he had with his previous women. Let me say. Okay, I think I can pull up that stuff. Just a minute. Just a minute. Hold on. They claim he's using, okay, Sharon Oja'S' husband used similar chairs to marry all his wives. Hope she has not entered one chance. Concerned user, that's Twitter user, cries out. So this is the chair we're talking about here. Oh, I'm still trying to pull this up. Hold on, okay. So this is a chair, this gold looking chair. So this should be the first wife, if I'm not mistaken. First wife or second wife, I'm not sure. So this is a chair. This is Sharon Oja'S, and this is one of the wives. I didn't see the other wife's one. Yeah, this gold and white chair. So like I said, these are all, this one, of course, I wouldn't call this one an allegation. We can say it. It's right in front of us. But other claims that people are making, I'm not sure. But when there's a whole lot of rumor surrounding one person, it's something to look into. It's not something for anyone to tag the people, haters, or people that these people don't want Sharon to be happy. I don't think that should be the case. It's something for people to look into, because one person cannot have a lot of people speaking against him. If a lot of people are speaking against one person, then that person needs to be checked. That person needs to check his or herself. There's also a probability that there might be a gang up. But in this case, I doubt if it's a gang up. One thing that is certain is that I won't say he has. He's got it. I say rubbish. He's gotten married 4 times. That one is confirmed. And people that did the digging, they went online to prove that he works with the Verizon. So I don't know if I can say that is also confirmed, because they pulled out their data from online. Okay? And that's it. They also said he's not a billionaire. I know they're in your account. I won't take no say this man not be billionaire. I'm not in his bank account. So let me just read what this person said. He said a lot. 1 minute. I can't even read everything. Where's the beginning part of this thing? Okay, Sharon is 33 years old. The man is 47. I read somewhere they said he's 49 years old. I don't know how to verify that. Okay, this is his biography on Wikipedia, which I'm not going to read. And yeah, let me see if I can move this thing closer so I can see what I'm reading. I will make it bigger, possible. Bingo, you're spot on. I've known Ugo and his second wife for a long time. I attended their wedding in Los Angeles, whatever, LA. This man is a narcissist and he is broke. He has issues with women and is definitely seeing dollar signs. Is he seeing this lady as a dollar sign? I don't know. He is definitely not a billionaire or a good person. He works for Verizon Wireless and he's 49. This I know for a fact. Everyone in LA knows he's a serial cheater and jumps from woman to woman. He broke up with the last one and proposed to Sharon right away. I feel bad for her. This woman, these women that get charmed by him, 4 marriages is insane. Then I said, this person is not lying. We found receipts on our own. They do collaborate these claims. So his name online is Emmanuel Nwoke, not Ugo Nwoke. Of course, he's an Igbo man, so Emmanuel is obviously his English name, if you get what I mean. So let's see the next stuff. So the source is saying if Sharon didn't pay, Emmanuel borrowed money to cover the cost of his wedding. This is too stressful. So they're still saying that this man is broke. So if Sharon did not pay for the wedding, they are sure he borrowed money to cover the cost of the wedding. Either that or he borrowed the money from his friends. He owes his friends a lot of money because he lives beyond his means. Very flashy guy, but broke as a joke. It will all come out eventually. There is nothing hidden under the sun. It's just a matter of time. I hope all these things are not true because I just feel bad for Sharon. You need to see how happy she was on her wedding day. So this is his face. So he's from Columbus. This is him. I don't get this. Is a CEO somewhere? We are seeing different findings. I don't know exactly what's going on here. They said he works at Verizon, and here they say he's a CEO at Avitronics Power Train. I don't know. Oh, I see what's going on. There is a different man called Ugo Nwoke. So people are mistaking that man for Sharon's husband. So this one said they keep giving Sharon's Ugo credit for this man's work and company. No, don't do that. There's nothing about Sharon's Ugo on the internet. Why is that? So this man we are seeing here is not Sharon Ugo's husband. So people are mistaking this man to be the husband, and this man is a CEO at Avotronics Powertrain. So people are thinking, oh, this man is Sharon's husband is wealthy, but he's not the one there. Yes, he's from LA. His first name is actually Emmanuel. He has the name of Jesus, and he's out there doing drive by marriage. It's evil. I don't know. That's the already report so. Okay. Okay, let me read this one. I said the same thing. I live in LA and I don't personally know him, but when I asked around, his ex-wife Florence, they covered up that stuff. I can't really say it. I know. I also tried to find out more information about him, and he is a senior director at Verizon Wireless. When I googled how much a senior director at Verizon Wireless made, it showed a base salary of 198K a year, but can go up to 350K a year. He owns a 4-bedroom house in Thousand Oaks, and I also got his number. I added it to WhatsApp and confirmed it is his actual number because it is, I can't really see what I'm reading, sorry. To move closer. His actual number, because it has his DP. Anywho, Sharon is getting love bombed right now, and nothing any one of us says or does will convince her otherwise. I was once in a relationship with a narcissist, and it took me several years to realize that I was with one. Knowing and studying this disorder set me free from the shackles of that relationship. Don't even bother arguing with Nigerians. They are poor and blinded to dollar signs. Okay, let's talk about his base salary. Someone that makes 198K a year, that's a lot of money. Even medical doctors, some specialists don't make the amount of money. I think people that specialize in internal medicine should make it around 100 and something a year. Not everyone makes up to $100,000 a year in the US. Even nurses, the people that do nursing, they make around 100 and 150. You get? So if someone's base salary is 198K to 350K a year, I don't think that person is a small person when it comes to what they're doing. So this is this person's own finding. I didn't carry out my own research to confirm the salary because I think it's the Verizon Wireless, which I'm going to look into later. I think the heat is too much. People have a lot to say. This lady just got married a couple of days back. She has not even gone for honeymoon, if I'm not mistaken. And everyone has got a lot to say about her marriage. People are digging. We have the Diggers Association digging. I don't know how she feels about everything that is going on. Of course, I don't expect her to come out to debunk anything or say anything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure she was aware of what she was getting into, but not this magnitude. People are speaking. But if they say he works at that place and he makes this amount of money, this guy is an Igbo man. There is a possibility that he's also doing other businesses because Igbo people, not just Igbo people, Nigerians and even guys don't like to do one thing. To get, I don't know how much he's paying for tax. That's the, does it say base salary? So I don't know how much he's paying for his tax and all that. But if you look at it, at the end of the day, he will go home with a good amount of money. And if this is something he's been doing for a long time, then he should have money saved up. So I really don't know. And I know people are castigating him because he's been married like 3 times and this is the 4th time. People can get unlucky when it comes to relationships and marriages. Some people are exposed to meeting bad people. So because they've met a lot of bad people, in their head, all men are bad. I mean, some women. All men are bad. You can't convince them otherwise because of their experience. Why some people have been exposed to meeting just good men. So to them, men are good. It all depends on what you've been exposed to. So it could be he's just exposed to meeting people that are not working for him when it comes to marriage. I don't know. I'm just trying to think about this from different angles. It could be that that might be the case for him. And not because someone has had bad experience with marriage, then he should be cancelled. That's one angle for us to look at it. If someone has gotten married more than once, twice, like 4 times, it's also something for you to look at. Okay, why is this happening? What's going on? Is he at fault? What is he not doing right? What is he doing wrong? It's not something for you to say, oh, maybe he's just unlucky and then let's accept it. No, you have to open up your eyes and see if he's really the one with the problem. Marriage is not something you just jump into and jump out. I know these days divorce is not 18. People can easily get divorced. No, not let me don't say easily. People are embracing getting divorced. But it's easier to get married than to get divorced. And divorce always leaves the divorcees with marks. Those marks don't go away. You don't want to put yourself in such a position. If you can prevent it, prevent it. But there's really nothing Sharon can do here. She's already married. And this marriage never even lasts 1 week. Chaos everywhere. I wonder how her family members are feeling towards this. I wonder how her parents are feeling. Her siblings, what they have to say about this. Because the chaos is too much. It's too much of embarrassment. Something is telling me that it could be this man asked her not to talk about him or even show his face when she first posted the proposal picture and video, because he knew what was going to happen. And I think that would have been the best time for her to post it, so people would say what they have to say and she would get to know more about the situation. But she hid him away from the people. I don't know who advised her to do so, but that was what she did. And now after marriage, I don't know honestly. But one thing I know for sure is this. There's nothing hidden under the sun. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. The last lady he got married to was, this marriage took place in 2022. Between 2022 and 2024. How many years difference? I heard he divorced her last year, December or thereabouts. Now he's on to the next one. Why can't he just stay off marriage for a while? I don't know. So he divorced her and hopped on to the next one with Sharon, or did he hop on to the next one with Sharon before getting divorced? I know Sharon said they met within 2 months. He proposed. A bit 3 months he proposed. It's like they met at the beginning of this year. In June, they're already getting married. She said it was God that brought him away. I don't know. Anyways, I just said I should come talk about this. What's his name? What's her name again, sir? Cutie Drew. I'll just quickly go off this page and read what she said. She is claiming, she said, where's that star? She said, okay, no, let me put it so we can see the screen together. So, okay. She said, hold on. She said, Ugo made his second wife pay for the whole marriage. He made her use her credit card for the lavish wedding. Ugo had a bad credit, so he couldn't access loans in his name at that time. Before the second wife could say Jack, Oga had finished her life with loans without her knowledge. So, in effect, he took loans in his wife's name without her consent. Wow. Let me even say this. Someone can be wealthy, but struggle with managing their funds. Someone can have good pay and still struggle with managing their funds. So I don't know if that might be the case here, because like I said, someone that they pay 120, 198 to 350k thousand a year. That's not small money. People are doing great things with the little they pay them. They don't even pay people, some people up to that, and they're doing great things. They're having great investment. So it's not about the amount of money you get paid. It's about the amount of money you can save. You get? So these are all claims. They are claiming that he's owing people. This is from a blogger, and one of the stuffs I read, the other person claimed that he borrows from his friends. I don't even know how to verify all these things. These are all claims. These are all allegations. But the fact that he said he earns that amount of money, which is, I also told you guys that some doctors don't even earn up to that in a year. That does not mean that he has the money. And they also mentioned that he loves flashy life. So if people that love flashy life tend to spend a lot of money. People that love to raise their shoulders and show off tend to spend a lot of money because they have to prove a point to people. And the only person I'm feeling for here is Sharon. I just pray all these things. I don't know. People need a change. Some people are saying that it could be he has changed. Could be Sharon might be the one to change him. This man is almost 50. He didn't change when he was younger. Like since he didn't change. It's now that he's going to change. Sharon will be the one to make him change. I don't know. I just pray for her. That's what I can say. God should help her. God should show himself in this marriage. If you watched her marriage video, you would realize that she was very excited. It's like this is something. It's like she's been praying for it. She spoke about a movie. What's that movie? God, I can't remember the movie. I've not seen it, but it was popular. That she was on set for the movie and she was praying, like she used to pray to God to show her sign that she wanted her husband, and this man came. To her, this man is her answered prayer. So she was certain it was God that brought this man. I'm not saying God did not bring the man. I'm not God. I don't know if she actually heard from God, like truly, like what's the proof that you heard from God as well? You get? So if you want to argue that, you can look at that from different angles. She claims she heard from God. How sure is she that it was God that she heard from? This man came from God. You get? I know sometimes we have our intuition speaking to us. We have those little voices inside of us speaking to us. You get? I know the Holy Spirit does direct people, but Holy Spirit will not direct it to a wrong decision or a wrong choice. Or probably she might have heard from God and maybe she chose the wrong person. I don't know. I'm not saying her husband is the wrong person, but I'm just trying to ask questions around her decision, because she said it was God that brought this man her way. And it could be God. It could not be God, because there is no way to prove it. Chike. I just wish her the best. I love Sharon. I love her smile. She has a beautiful smile. I love watching her movies, and I don't wish this on her or on anybody. It would be wicked of me to say, oh, Sharon does not deserve this, but someone else deserves it. Nobody deserves this. And from the way I sound, it's like I'm already concluding that the man is all they're accusing him of. There's a possibility he is all they're accusing him of. It's, for me, I think things are tilting that way more than him not being what they're accusing him of. But I don't know how to prove it either. I don't know how to prove if he is what they are accusing him of. But if you have so many people saying that this is who he is, people are taking time out to do their investigation and research on him, and they're bringing up stories that are all similar from different sources. It's something for us to look into. You get? Did I say for us? We the social media people, social media in-laws too. I don't know. I think they should take Sharon's phone from her. She doesn't need to see all these things. Let her go for her honeymoon. She don't marry the man. Maybe later on, when she find out the real truth, or who he is, or maybe she will learn the truth from him. And if she's tired and decides to leave, or if she's lucky he's a better person, marriage continues. But one thing I wouldn't advise her is to stay in the marriage if the marriage is not favoring her. To stay there because she wants to act like everything is okay and shame the people that shamed her. She shouldn't do that. If she realizes that all they say is true and he's even worse and he's not getting better, she should leave. Forget about what people are saying. People will always talk. I'm not saying that's going to be the case, but I'm saying if this happens to be the case, she should leave and not act based on what people are saying. Oh, I don't want people to laugh at me. Oh, they said it. Oh, I have to pretend. No, you don't have to. You're not living your life for anybody. You get. Okay, I think I'm just going to end the talk here. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate you all. My viewers, I can see too. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.